I've just seen the news on Twitter of the sudden passing of Mike Hobbs yesterday, announced by Neil Shuck on Twitter. I'm in shock, and from the response I'm seeing online, I can tell that that's true for hundreds of wargamers, particularly in the UK gaming community. Anyone who came into contact with Mike just knew he was a lovely bloke. Absolute stalwart of the hobby, co-host with Neil Shuck of Meeples and Miniatures. I've no idea how many episodes he co-produced with Neil, but it was a lot. His family must be utterly in shock, and I think I can speak for the community in saying that we are beyond shocked ourselves. What a lot of people won't know is that over the last year or two, while I've been going through my cancer and bouts of depression and mental health issues, Mike was a really good friend to me. Mike contacted me via Twitter. We met up for a coffee in Brighton only once, sadly. We were hoping to do it again after lockdown. But Mike was a real friend to me. I had a couple of difficult moments and offered his compassion and friendship. He didn't have to do that. I'm just some guy. Sadly, I didn't meet Mike as often as I would have liked to. I've bumped into him at shows, had an occasion to have a game, at least one game with him, thank goodness, two in fact, at the Lardy's venue at Lard Island. That's a couple of years ago now. Goodness me, how time flies. I don't really know what else to say except to extend my heartfelt sympathies, obviously, to his family, but also to Neil Shuck, who's just lost his best friend. I can't imagine what you're going through, Neil. That's what an awful thing. And I'm sure many people will be saying to you, Neil, and I will say it here publicly, if there is anything whatsoever that I can do for you, and I'm sure that we can do for you, just say the word. For the time being, all we can do is just offer our condolences and compassion on what's obviously, a terrible, terrible occasion for you and for Mike's family. I think his wife's name is Mandy, is that right? A very, very sad day for the hobby, utterly unexpected. What a shock. What a shock. And Mike, wherever you are, mate, you will be hugely missed. Hugely missed. You were such an encouragement to so many people. You were a brilliant presence on Twitter. The number of times you just come along and offer people advice, just out of the goodness of your heart, not trying to prove anything, just you were a really, really genuinely good man, and I don't know of anyone who could possibly have anything to say against you. You will be very sadly missed. And Neil, this is going to be a hard time. I wish you the strength to get through what's obviously going to be an extremely difficult time for you. All I can say is I'm absolutely certain the community, the wargaming community, is 100% behind you. You are not alone. Take care, everyone, and what can I say? Rest in peace, Mike Hobbs.